I was hoping that mic would die. So, yes, that's my way out. For those of you that don't know me, this is a very uncomfortable spot that I'm in right now. But please bear with me as I try to give you a look at where I was and where I came from and how I got to CBC. First, I'd like to congratulate all the other inductees and say that it's a privilege, and I'm very humbled to be in the same class with all of you. The student athletes, we do our job, we've done our job because of you, and I really appreciate how hard they work. As I was reflecting on what I would say tonight, I thought about the questions that I'm most asked after I quit coaching, and the first one that always comes to mind is, do I miss it? Quickly, definitely, yes. And then it's usually followed by, well, what do you miss the most? And after 30 years of coaching, 13 of them in the NWAC, it's hard not to miss building relationships with the student athletes and watching them grow towards their dreams and goals. I miss students stopping by my office to say hi or to ask if I have AAA because they've locked their keys in the car, or to discuss their future plans or how they can improve as a player. I miss teaching the game and seeing the girls grasp the purpose of fundamentals and coming together as a team. The belief that team was more important than the individual was a staple of all of our teams. We would outwork our opponents, staying positive and playing as a team. Paired with fundamentals, this raised our teams to be the best that we could be. However, this was not always the case. I began my career at 21, right out of college, not knowing much, in Tushy, Washington. Sierra Joe's mom was on my first team as a freshman. And so it's very special tonight that their family's here and Sierra Joe is being honored as a basketball player at Walla Walla. Congratulations, Sierra Joe. Back then, I was really full of it's my way or the highway philosophy. And I believed everyone wanted to work hard every day. We were going to win, and working hard was a non-negotiable. The years passed, and I found myself in Yakima at West Valley High School. But what I didn't know was that I'd be faced with a challenge where I couldn't outwork someone to win the battle. During that time, our mom was fighting breast cancer, and it was through that path and losing her that I realized some valuable lessons. The first one, there's so much more than just winning or losing. Number 2, be kind and be humble. Number 4, be thankful. And number 5, if you work hard and can look yourself in the mirror, whether you win or lose, you've done a great job. Little did I know that these lessons would change the way I coached. In 2001, Ed Weidenbach, the former CBC men's basketball coach, and Dave Dunnerman, the former athletic director at CBC, met with me in Yakima and encouraged me to apply for the head job at CBC. I remember thinking, I need to check out Columbia Basin College. I didn't know much about it. I drove down, I drove around campus. It was beautiful. I thought if the grounds are anything like, or if the school's anything like the grounds, this is a great place because of the care that they take of their campus. So I took a chance and I made the move. I must admit, though, that after the first year, I asked myself, what in the hell had I done? Because I think we only won 2 or 3 games, and I evaluated that, okay, I welcome this challenge, and I was determined to build a program. Fortunately, I was blessed with an amazing support system through the athletic department, administration, and the overall campus community. I truly couldn't have continued my coaching without my colleagues, family, and friends. I'm most proud of building a program that was student-centered and one that encouraged integrity and accountability. I believe that when teams played CBC, they knew they had played one of the top teams. I had the best, and I capitalized the best, assistant coaches. Derek Brandis, Rolando Garcia, Darren Santo. They spent many evenings recruiting players who best fit CBC. Together, and I truly, truly mean that, we built CBC women's basketball through compassion and determination. Thank you, Derek, Rolando, and Darren for all your support. I could not have done it without you. So none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for my dad. Where's my dad? My dad's 82. I'm privileged to have him here tonight. And he is the one that laid the foundation for me, that started with me sitting beside him at basketball games as soon as I could sit up. That was a break from my mom. She had 3 others at home. I swear that some of my first words were traveling, double dribble, play defense, and rebound. Because when I started coaching, it was an unconscious response that especially the officials didn't appreciate. My love for sports, and especially basketball, was built and supported by my parents. Dad, your love through the good and bad times carried me to where I am today. Thank you so very much. To my family, thank you for being patient, cheering on our teams, traveling through storms, and planning your winter fun around my basketball schedule. Your support was always unwavering, and I can never thank you enough for being by my side. The last question, and I usually always avoid this question, is which team was the best? 2005, underrated, most versatile, and the first to set the bar. 2008, could defend and score. They were 16-0 that year, and they were very sassy. 2012, played great defense. They were 29-2. But they were the team that no one picked to win the championship. 2014, we were very deep. We went 10 to 12 deep. We could count on anyone that on any given night, and they were a coach's dream. So my answer, and look at all the 2005. As it usually is, I'll let you decide. The question I ask myself, how did this happen? My answer is that I'm blessed and thankful for each of you that had a hand in our success at CBC. Thank you again to my family, friends, and our CBC family. To all of the teams, thank you for believing and trusting me as your coach. So on behalf of all the CBC teams, it is an honor and a humbling experience to accept this award. Thank you very much.